Hello guys, in this video I will be showing you how to make Amapiano shaker and log drum using just FL Studio Mobile stock samples, because in subsequent videos we are going to be making Amapiano beat using just FL Studio Mobile stock samples. So let's make the shaker and log drum now, then save it as shaker loop and log drum sample. To get started, I'm going to create a new project. Click on the menu, then click on new and select empty. Now it's asking me if I want to save the previous project that is open before. I'm now trying to create a new project. So I'm just going to click on discard because I don't need it. After that, since we would be making Amapiano shaker and log drum, let's change the tempo, that's the BPM, to 110, and the key doesn't really matter because we are just going to make the shaker and the log drum. Okay, so after that, click on okay. If you like, you can name it, you can name the project. Okay, let me quickly give it a name. Shaker log drum. After that, click on OK, and we have a new project. So I'm going to click on the plus sign now, then click on drums. After that, I'm going to click out of it, and we have an empty drum preset. Okay, so I'm going to click and hold where it says empty. When I release it, this option is going to come up. Then I'll click on load samples. Then I can actually, let me go back. I can actually just click on this plus sign here to bring in a sample, but then I don't want this one that has already been created empty to remain empty. So I'm just going to replace it with the sample, with the shaker sample I want to bring in now. Okay, that's why I'm clicking on it, hold it, release it, then select load sample. Okay, so now click on percussion. Okay, like I already said, we are going to be using just FL Studio Mobile stock samples. Okay, so if you have FL Studio Mobile, you are definitely going to have the sample. You are going to have percussion. Click on percussion, then we are looking for shaker, let me see, attack shaker 10. Okay, so just click on it. It's already highlighted, so click on it. After clicking on it, click outside it. Now we have it. So this is really going to be quick. Just fill in all the bits. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight, copy, and then paste it to make it faster. I want to fill it until the fourth bar. Okay, that's it. Let me play it and see. Okay, now we have it up to the fourth bar, but it's not yet sounding like Amapiano shaker, right? So what we are going to do now is, okay, instead of having it up to the fourth bar, I'm going to delete it and leave just one bar. After we have done all the necessary adjustments, then we can go ahead and extend it to the fourth bar. So I'm just going to use the first step for this. After we have made our adjustment, then we can go ahead and extend it. Okay, so now the next thing to do is to click on this little cycle here and pull it out. Okay, when you pull it out, you are going to see the options you have there: velocity, panning, pitch, and repeat. Okay, we are going to leave it on the velocity because we want to make amendment to the velocity of the shakers we already have here. Okay, so now the second shaker in the velocity section, I'm going to cut it down by clicking on it. Okay, so that one is okay like that. The second one, I'm also going to cut it down a little, but not up to the first one. Then the third one, the fourth one, the fourth shaker, I'm going to cut it down to be the same level with the second shaker. Okay, so now if I should play it, it will start sounding like an Amapiano shaker. Okay, we are getting there. So now I'm going to highlight it, copy, and then start duplicating it until we get to the fourth bar. Oops, that's too much. So I'm just going to delete some of it. Okay, I think it's okay. So I'm going to leave it. Now let's listen to what we have here. Now it's sounding like an Amapiano shaker. Okay, we can choose to add reverb to it and maybe stereoize it, but I'm not going to do that now. Maybe when we start making the beat we can do that, but for now I'm okay with what we have here. Okay, so since we already have our shaker ready, now we are going to export it as wave. Okay, so click on the menu icon, then click on save. Sorry, click on save, then save it as wave. Select wave and click on save, then turn on high quality, and that's all. Okay, so now just click on render. Now it has been rendered. Okay, so just click on OK, and now we are going to have it in the FL Studio folder. Okay, it will be in the my track folder. Okay, if you should go to FLM folder, you check my track, you are going to find it there. So we are going to use it. We are going to drag it out of the my file folder later on when we need it and use it. Okay, so since we already have our shaker ready, I'm just going to delete it. Now it's time to start making our log drum. Okay, so to make our log drum, I'm going to click on the plus sign in the middle of the screen, then select mini cent. After that, click out to have the default millicent. Okay, let me pull out the piano and let's hear what we have here. Obviously, it's not yet sounding like a log drum, but we are going to make it sound like a log drum. Okay, so click on the pull out menu here. Click on it to pull out the effect tracker. Okay, so we have the mini cent here. Now we are going to make some adjustments to the settings. Okay, so first we are going to change the oscillator kind to pulse. Then we are going to adjust the modifier and make it and leave it around 40 something, 47 or 48. Now to the noise, let's make it 2. Then the transpose to minus 14 or minus 12. Minus 12. Okay, that's fine. Now we are going to move to the filter. Okay, so just click on filter, then the cutoff, let's adjust it. Okay, let's leave it on 29. Then the KBD, okay, we are just going to bring it up a little. Okay, that's fine. Then we are going to move over to the regs. Okay, and make it, let's just adjust and see what we are going to find. Okay, that is fine. Now we are going to move over to the FLT. Okay, so click on the FLT and adjust the K. Okay, so I'm going to bring it down a little. Let me see. Okay, that's fine. Then the sustain, I'm going to drop it completely. And the release, I'm going to have it somewhere around here. Then lastly, we are going to adjust the, I don't know what this is, amount, and take it to around 30. We are getting closer to what we are looking for, right? So let me see. Okay, that's fine. Now let's move to the LFO. Click on the LFO and change the LFO rate to 1/1, and that will be all with the LFO. Now let's go to the master, click on it, then okay, let's leave the attack as it is. Then the decay, let's drop it down a little, and also the sustain, we are going to drop it down a little. Let me see. Then the release, let's bring it up. Okay, now let's switch the voice mode. Let's switch it to mono, and then the slide, we are going to leave it the way it is. After that, we move to the FX. Okay, click on the FX and then switch to chorus. Okay, just click on chorus. Click on chorus and turn this on. After that, we are going to change the rate to somewhere around 40. Okay, let's do 49, and the depth 52. Then the mix, let's bring it to 48. Let me see. Okay, let's leave the mix on 48. Okay, so that's all with the mini scent settings. So now we are going to add distortion. Okay, to make it's really weak right now, so let's add a little distortion to it. So I'm going to click on the add module, click on it, then click on distortion. Now switch it to tube. and then okay, as you can see, it's already having effects. So let me do without distortion. Can you see the difference? Can you hear the difference? But I'm just going to drop the drive down a little. I'm going to bring it to, let's say, 20. Okay, that's fine. Then I'll reduce the gain a little. Okay, that's fine. And lastly, we are going to compress it a little. Okay, so click on the add module again and select compressor. So now we are going to bring the compressor ratio to somewhere around let me see, 2.0.1 exactly. Okay, okay, now we have our log drum ready. Okay, so what we need to do now is to place a note on the on C4, okay, and extend it until it's up to 1 bar. Okay, so let me play it. Okay, that's it. Now we are also going to export it as wave. Okay, so we can use it as sample when we start, as log drum sample when we start making Amapiano beat. Okay, so to save it, we are going to click on the menu and then click on save. Save. Okay, so let's change it to log drum. When we made the shaker, we were supposed to rename it to just shaker instead of shaker log drum. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's name it log drum. Then click done, and now click on wave. Then save. Okay, so that's all we need to do. It's already on high quality, and that's all. Just click on render, and now we have our log drum. Okay, so I'm just going to click on OK, and that's all for this video. Okay, that's how to make your Amapiano shaker and log drum. I'll see you in the next video.